Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Tin Man's Court Channel. I'm your host, Jeffrey Tin Man Taylor, and today I got some more scary story reactions lined up for y'all. And the first one is from the Nightmare Files channel, and the title of this video that I'll be reacting to is called Us, the real story behind the movie, what really happened possibly. Now, I have not seen the movie Us, so this is going to be interesting learning about the events that inspired the movie. So without further ado, I'm going to turn these lights off, boot the camera up here for you guys, and let's get this reaction on the road and in the bag, shall we? Okay, here we go. Nightmare Files.
In the mid-20th century, there were a family that had dark secrets, as the mother practiced witchcraft as a teenager, but has not done so in years. One summer, the family went to an old summer house that the mother would visit as a kid up until her senior year in high school.
Right.
They meet up with her friend and her family. While at the beach, her son walks away from the group because, as he told his mother, he saw someone that looks just like his dad but dressed differently. The mom got worried because that made her think about something her past called the tether, also known as the doppelganger. She told her son to stay with her, and she kept a close eye on him while vacationing.
Yep, you see what happens when you mess with witchcraft? Evil spirits will just come out of nowhere, disguise themselves as either your husband or other family members. That would be creepy to see. Your child wandering off with someone that looks just like his dad. But let's continue and see what happens next.
On the fourth night of the vacation, the daughter just so happened to walk past the front window, and she looked out the window as she noticed four people at the end of their driveway. In real life, she told her father about what she saw, and he went out there. When the father went out there, he let them know that he would call the police if they do not leave. Once he noticed they wouldn't leave, he went inside and he actually called the police. When he looked outside after calling, he noticed that they were gone. When the police came, he made a report, but nothing came of it. The next day, they left and went home. The next week, the kids started school, and there was no mention of the vacation situation. As the school year went on, things started to get weird for the children.
Of course, nothing would have been made of it because they probably wouldn't find those people since they just disappeared out of thin air. Since they went back home, they're following them. So I guess that's what he's about to talk about right here, about the school year getting weirder.
People at their school started to treat them differently. The kids didn't know why. Some of their friends said they were acting differently. They were being told about situations that they had no idea about. One of the daughter's friends said that she was talking to her, but there was no response, and the same for the son and his friends. One night, everything changed when the husband heard someone whispering, "Hey," from outside. His front window was open, so he looked in the direction of the voice and saw what looked like the same people that he saw in the driveway at the summer house. The father went outside and started yelling at the people, and he called the police again. When they came, the people weren't there again. The police questioned the neighbors, and they didn't see anything. The father didn't understand how no one saw these people. The wife became worried because a neighbor came to talk to her and asked why her husband was outside yelling because there was nobody out there with him.
Oh, crap. Now it's going to make it look like they're going insane. At this point, you either need to get back into your witchcraft stuff, which I know it sounds bad, but what else can you do? Try to find some sort of spell to remove these people altogether, or see if you can get a priest to do an exorcism on the whole family. Get any negative, evil doppelgangers away, or it's just going to keep on tormenting you.
The kids became distant from their friends, and the father was more quiet than usual, but he kept seeing the same people. One night, he told his wife that from a distance, they looked just like their family, and every time he would confront them from afar, the man would mirror everything he was doing. In the middle of the school year, everything changed when the father saw the same four people at their house again. This time, they were bloody. He woke up his wife frantically, along with the children, and told them that something was wrong. The mother let the kids know that something bad might happen, and told her husband that she had something to tell him. She told him about her past, and that she thinks something followed them from the summer house, and that it was called the tether. It is some sort of being that feeds off your evil thoughts. The thoughts you don't act on because it's basically against the law. That same night, the wife's best friend and her family were murdered, but the time frame is a little sketchy on when it happened. The rest of the night is sort of sketchy because that same family was arrested for the murder of the wife's friend's family, and are all now telling their story while locked up for the criminally insane. But if you ask the mother who killed her friends, she only answers with one word: us.
I said it in the beginning of the story, and I'll say it again. This is why you do not mess with witchcraft, because bad things like this can happen. So, if you didn't want your friend's family to be deleted from this earth early, you should have found a way to untether yourself from those evil spirits, and then you guys would have been locked up in the insane asylum. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications for more Nightmare Files content like this. This has been another successful installment of the Tin Man Score channel. I'm your host, Jeffrey Tin Man Taylor, and I say that's a wrap, and have a nice day, everybody.